What are some rules you live
Do you
by?
guys have rules you live by? I have a set of rules I live by. As I say to my children, standards that I live by. Now, I have encouraged all my children to set their standard. These are rules you live by. This is not about anybody. It's all about, our individual selves and what all the rules or that regulate our life. Make sense? But anyway, I'll tell you a few of my rules that I have on my standard or that I live by. And feel free to let me know what are some of the rules that you guys live by. Please keep in mind, I am not perfect. I have to say that disclaimer, I am not perfect. Have I ignored some of my rules? Sometimes, and it didn't work out well for me. So I definitely try my best to stick to my rules. And I'll let you know the ones that I didn't stick to. Yeah, that caused some heartache. But anyway, rule number 1 that I live by. I don't need to put anyone down in order to feel good about myself. Or I shouldn't put anyone down in order to feel good about myself. That's a rule I live by. I swear by it. I don't believe in tearing down anybody. This is why I tend to give a lot of compliments. I love to give encouraging words and support and just be a positive energy to others. Yeah, I swear by it. I live by it. I don't feel the need to tear anyone down to make myself feel good. No, I feel good just about being me. Okay, what else? Rule number 2 that I live by, and they're not in order. I don't talk about other people's kids. I don't, because I have children and I have no idea what they will become or do. So I do not speak about other people's children. That's a rule I live by. I've always lived by it. Yeah, I'm going to keep my mouth off of anybody's children, because Lord know I have many and I have no idea how they will turn out. Yeah, tell me what you think about my rules so far. Rule number 3. Okay, I am a grateful person, super grateful. And so every day my children and I come together and we give God thanks. That's just something we do, something we live by. We give him thanks for what he has done throughout that day, and then we also ask him to go before us, clearing the way for the next day. I think every day God gives us life is a day to, show some gratitude and, of course, be thankful for. So that is a rule we live by. My children know this. They have been doing this since they were born. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't think I'm a fanatic. There are days we miss sometimes. But typically, every day, we come together and have worship and give God thanks. I think gratitude is everything. It's for me, living life and not being grateful, especially when people don't have to do anything, then they don't have to. Same way God don't have to do anything for us, but he does, regardless of how we treat him. He's always there for us, and so I like to show some gratitude for that. I'm just a grateful person. So that's my 3rd rule. Okay, rule 4 that I live by, I think also, and this may tie into gratitude, that every day that God gives me is a day I need to dress and look good. I mean, I don't know what tomorrow will hold, so I try to, embrace every day. I truly do. And so some might think it's too much, some might think it's just right. For me, it's just right. I am just being grateful for the day. And I don't want to save clothes. I don't know what tomorrow will hold. I don't even know if I'll be here tomorrow. So let me wear the clothes I have. And Lord, no, I still have some that I haven't worn yet. Case, you know, do you like the fit? Not sure what rule I'm on. Either it's 5 or 6. But anyway, next rule I live by. And that would be to not envy anyone for what they have. Yeah, no. God is good. And so I think if he sees fit, he will bless me with what I deserve. That's what's meant for me. Now, don't get me wrong. I could like something people have. Like I could like, the house somebody have. But envy? No. We don't envy over here. We are happy for everybody for what they have. And we will rejoice when we get ours. That's just the way I live my life. Yes, so envy, no. Happy for people, yes. So another rule I live by, I give people what I desire for myself. Meaning, the way I treat people is the way I would like to be treated. The way I love on people is the way I would love to be loved. And so I give to everyone that comes in my presence, or I treat them the way I would like to be treated. Now, do I receive or get what I give? No. Does that stop me from continuing to give it the way I do? No. Because this is for me. How I treat people is for me. How people treat me, well, that showcases their character. Has nothing to do with me. So it does not stop me from being me, being the person I am. So I tend to, just treat people, love on people, interact with people the way I would love to be treated. Some may say that's foolish. I don't see it that way. I think God is love, and if I want to receive love, I have to give love. So yeah, not a rule I live by. I can't wait to hear what are some of the rules you guys live by. Which leads to another one. Yeah, another rule I live by, I don't start anything, but if you bring something, I have no problem finishing it. Yeah, I'm not a confrontational person. I don't start nothing. I mind my business. I drink my water. But please, leave me my peace. But if you come and you stir up my peace, then you might meet a different person. Something I live by. Okay, so I think this will be the last one for now. Maybe I should write them down. I can't wait to hear what rules you guys live by. But the last one for now would be a rule. This one is dear to my heart. I don't ask my kids to do anything that I myself isn't doing. Yeah. So let me explain. I believe that I have to set the example. There's a saying, children do what they see, not what you tell them to do. And so I need to be that example for my children. If I want them to do or be a certain way, I have to do and be that way. So I don't ask my kids to do anything that I myself isn't doing. And that might be big things, little things. For example, I cannot stand to eat certain things. And since I don't eat it, I don't force my kids to eat it either. Yeah. If I don't do it, they don't have to do it. Right? Like when I went to school or was in college, I did pretty good in school. And so since I did well in school, I demand that they do the same. I do. I set a very high standard for them. If mom could do it with kids, they could do it without. Right? Stuff like that. And of course, there are deeper things. Like, I want my kids to see a good example from me. So anyway, let me know if you guys dislike any of my rules that I live by, my standards that I have set for myself. And please feel free to write and tell me what some of your rules and standards are. Bye.